I thought it was you. Nice to see you, Dixon.
It's been a while, Grandpa. 1 year, if my memory hasn't left me. Good to see you haven't kicked the bucket.
Put a sock in it.
Wait. Dixon. Dunban. You're the heroes who risked your lives a year ago in the battle to defend the colonies.
What's a pretty young lady like you doing hanging around with this bunch of slackers?
Dunban, Dixon. Thanks for helping out back there.
I don't believe we did anything.
He's right. Save your thanks for that giant bird.
What was that thing?
A Telethia. A mystical beast that protects the sleeping Bionis. Though I've never heard of one ever venturing down to where us Homs live. Strange.
A Telethia? So that's what it's called.
A mystical beast that protects the Bionis.
So, what's your plan from here? Follow that metal-faced machine, I presume?
What else? He's gonna pay for what he did to Fiora.
Well then, there's only one place he'd go. Galahad Fortress in Sword Valley. A year ago, those things were building a huge fortress, right in the valley. Tactically, it's an excellent location to launch attacks from. I feel there's a strong chance they've now finished building it. That would explain why both colonies were attacked recently.
Sword Valley. The very place where we made our last stand 1 year ago.
So it's settled. Bash down a fortress and smash some metal brains.
Easy, Ryan.
Shulk?
There's somewhere else I need to go first.
Well, what could be more important than... Wait, you saw another one.
Saw what? What are you on about? These visions sound pretty handy. Well, out with it. What do you see?
I was somewhere very high up. I was fighting at the peak of a huge tower. Fighting Metalface. I heard a voice. And then the Monado's power was unleashed. His armor instantly gave way. The Monado doesn't work on Metalface at the moment. But if that vision comes true...
A tower, huh? Doesn't give us much to go on.
Can you remember anything else from your vision?
I remember... a huge horn. That's it. As I fought Metalface, I could see the Bionis head.
Prison Island.
Prison Island?
I've never been, but I've heard of a black tower at the head of the Bionis. They say it was built by the ancient High Entia race.
The High Entia are real? I thought they were a myth.
I wouldn't blame you, son. An ancient race living at the top of the Bionis? It does sound crazy. But Bionis is home to all kinds of different people, not just us. That includes the High Entia.
The High Entia, huh? I dismiss them as folklore as well.
Never assume anything. Seeing is believing, right?
Have you ever met one?
Well, yeah.
Wow. Dixon, man, you're just full of surprises.
What can I say? I'm well-traveled. And it's all for your future. Day and night I've searched for new lands, met new cultures, and gained knowledge for our people. The life of a wandering old fool. A lonely one at that.
Stop your whining. You do it because you enjoy it. And you make a tidy profit.
Who asked you, Dunban?
Well then, Shulk, what's it to be?
We'll head there.
There are alternatives. We could abandon the colonies, find a place the Mekon will not discover and live in secret.
I realized something when we were fighting Zord. Wherever we go, they'll follow. We can't run from these things. We must fight on.
I see. Then I am obliged to join you.
You want to come with us?
Scared I'll get hurt?
No way. We know you're stronger than anything. Right, Ryan?
You bet.
I've recovered a great deal since we last met. And that miserly old coot over there made me this. Sharp, light, perfect for cutting through steel. Show me a Mekon and I'll slice it in two. I might not be in peak condition, but I'm useful.
I can't thank you enough.
We're in it together now.
You can count on us, Dunban.
Miserly old coot. That sword is forged from Mechon armor. It's worth every penny.
So you keep saying.
If you want to go to the Bionis head, you'll need a guide to get to the upper regions.
We're at the bottom, so I guess the only way to go is up.
Right, but we'll need to go up the lower back first.
The lower back?
Colony 6 is right at the top of the Bionis leg, so we'll have to head around the waist. Through a place called Marsh. Follow me.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, this is Advanced Logic, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. So, we made it out of the central pit, and now we have Dunban in the party, as you guys can tell right here. Look at this guy. Maybe one-handed now, but he technically still has the other hand, but it's not really useful at the moment. But he could still kick some ass. If you guys also remember, he was in our party when we fought alongside him in Colony 9, and once Shulk took up the Monado and whatnot. I think I might actually control Dunban from here on out, at the very least through the next area, because he's pretty damn awesome to play as. Dunban's main thing is agility. You want to be upping that as much as you can through gems, put those on slots whenever you possibly can, and yes. For now, though, I think we're going to be heading into the next area just so I have it on my map. Because I still want to do some gem crafting. Actually, I think there's a shop in the area we're heading into next. And as you guys can see, oh man, we're going into what many... this is what makes or breaks the aesthetics for you, honestly. Well, honestly, more often than not, I've seen people that say, this place is fucking beautiful. And I'm one of those. The Kelshire Wetland. So, yeah, if you could tell, this place, my freaking god.
I've never seen anywhere like this.
You see? This is why I've been saying you need to get out of the lab every now and then. We're aiming to get inside the Bionis. We can get to the upper regions from there.
Wow. I've never thought about going inside the Bionis.
The closer we get to the top, the more monster trouble we're gonna run into. The only things that venture this far in are the Nopon merchants and curious types like me.
You really know all the fun spots, eh, Dixon?
You want to get to the top? Then this is the only way.
We'll push on, no matter what.
That's the spirit, Shulk.
So, welcome to Sartorial Marsh. If you guys could tell, this place is fucking beautiful at night. And there's a lot of enemies too, and some of which are a lot tougher during the nighttime, and during the daytime too, but mostly at night. That's when they're really active. I mean, considering how beautiful it is, I wouldn't mind being nocturnal in this area. Anyway, we have acid upas around here. We also have a bunch of aqua nebulas, usually during the nighttime. Sartorial flammies, more nebulas. I know there's quad wings in here, and I think we're going to be hunting them as we go along. And Mucket. So, Dunban's thing is agility. He could be the tank if you want him to be. Thing is, though, he can't take the hits, which is why you want to increase his agility, so he could avoid the hits. So the more agility you have, the faster you attack, the more likely you are to get misses on you. And yeah, a lot of stuff. Also, he has like an art setup that could pretty much make him a lone wolf of sorts, as you guys are going to be seeing right now, because I still got to distribute his AP, actually. So with Dunban, he has arts like Gale Slash. This is the one you always want to be starting out with whenever you're controlling Dunban. And in fact, I think I'm going to be increasing it to about maybe level 3, no further than that. And like Gale Slash sets up for other arts. So with Electric Gutbuster, you could use this on its own, you can do some damage with it. But if you use this after you use Gale Slash, it'll inflict Break. So keep that in mind. And in fact, I'm actually going to get that to level 3 as well, get a little extra damage on it. He also has a lot of auras, so keep that in mind. Auras are ether arts, so don't be using these near the nebulas. And he also has Worldly Slash right here. If you use this after Gale Slash, it'll lower strength. Using it on its own will lower physical defense as well, so keep that in mind. It'll only drop it down by 20% though, but it's still very helpful. He also has Battle Eye, which also helps him get lock onto an enemy onto him, so he could take the aggro. He also has Steel Strike right here, which after, well, you don't have to use this after, but it would be best to use this after Electric Gutbuster because it'll inflict topple on anyone with Break. So now we have Rhine and Dunban with the topples. So keep that in mind. And he also has Spirit Breath right here, which removes any debuffs on him, and it grants haste, 50% haste. I guess it speeds him up by 50%, so keep that in mind. He also has Binding Blossom, which draws aggro from one party member that you choose to Dunban. So if someone's got like a lot of aggro, you're like, you don't need that. Use this, and Dunban will get it. Just make sure he has the agility to avoid the attacks. So yeah, freaking awesome. I'm actually going to increase Worldly Slash, probably just like 1. That should be good right there. Steel Strike, I'm definitely get this to level 4. And I think there is a merchant in this area where you could buy all of Dunban's art books, so you could get it up to level 7 if you want to. Either that, or you could just look for the level 10 one, and you just skip the level 7 one altogether. But you know what? That's beside the point. I want to have the options now. Peerless, which aura of higher spirits that cures the party of confuse and increases strength by 100%. Well, that's definitely a good one. I think I might get that to level 2 or 3. Most of these to level 3, I definitely want to get... Well, maybe I might get Gale Slash to level 4, honestly. I'm sorry if I'm wasting you guys' time. I'm definitely going to get Spirit Breath up. And I might also get Binding Blossom up to its maximum level, so he gets more aggro out of the whole thing. So it's aggro absorption. Yeah, I definitely want to get that on him right now. I think that's all the arts he has right now. He'll get more later on, but for now, he's pretty damn good with what he has. He could take things on his own if he wants to. And definitely want to increase Battle Eye if he's going to be the tank of sorts. Right now, I'm good with the setup I have right now in terms of party members. And I'll increase Worldly Slash, why not? So this is pretty damn good right now. And I don't think it increased anything more. I could have increased Electric Gutbuster by a little bit more, but I think I'm good. I think I'll do AP distribution more later on. In fact, before I forget, I'm going to switch out some skill trees. Oh man, Shulk already has like his humanity up to this far. Oh crap, I should probably get him some more stuff. I think I might get him some more intuition. He has nothing in there. Bravery, you're fine right there. Enthusiasm, I think I'm going to give that to Ryan right now. Increases critical rate. Devotion, you have enough devotion, Charlotte. What can we get you right now? Oh yeah, definitely want to give you perseverance. Definitely. It may give you physical defense up, but that's definitely, like, the other stuff is good. So, hang on real quick. I'm gonna change Dunban to the party member right now, to the main one, because I want to control him. He's freaking awesome. So with this party you have on right now, and I know there's pants I have. Yeah, I noticed this. There's pants I have right now that increases agility by 10. I definitely want these on him now. Everything else, not so sure right now, so... Also, as he mentioned in the cutscene, he has this weapon right here. He uses... I think they're katanas? Something like that. Pretty much he uses Japanese swords. It's weird. But awesome at the same time, because he could hurt Mechon with these weapons. At least the ones that have anti-Mechon in their name, so keep that in mind. So, did I even get to mentioning the music? I think I want to be quiet while I hunt these enemies and such, if they get in my way, because you guys gotta hear this stuff. So if you guys were listening to that, that stuff is beautiful. And that's just the nighttime music. Honestly, I like the daytime music a little more. 81 Grove Quad Wing. Man, am I glad it's not a vision type enemy. There's vision type enemies around here, but they're usually at our level, thankfully. Except for the occasional one where, well, you guys know. The tough ones.
Everyone, look. It's a group of Nopon.
Ah, some Nopon merchants.
What do you think they're up to?
They must be here for a reason. Let's go and ask them.
Good idea.
So, Lacus Swamp, and now we reached the Nopon merchant camp. Okay, well thankfully they're just right here, because I thought they were like a little farther out. 1,255 distance? No thank you. Anyway, while I'm going to be talking to these guys, I'm going to let you guys listen to the daytime music. Honestly, I like it just as much as the nighttime one. At nighttime, this place looks beautiful, and daytime, it looks pretty generic, but you guys will be seeing that soon enough. Honestly, though, I like the daytime music, because it really, really helps you fall asleep. I mean, it really gives off that swampish feel. So while I go accepting these, you guys can listen to that. Alright, I think that's enough music for now. I'm sorry if this has become like the part with music, but honestly, Satoru Marsh has some of my favorite music in here. It's not like the best, I wouldn't consider it the best, but it's definitely mood setting in my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to be buying some stuff off screen and selling some stuff off screen in a pack armor. It's nice that they kind of point that out, and as you guys are seeing, it's transitioning from night to daytime, and it looks like just like any other swamp you'd see in any other RPG. Anyway, I'll be right back. If I could, there we go. Really, game? Diver bottoms on Charla. No, just no. As perverted as I am, that's too much. Alright, so I got everyone equipped with some new stuff. I got Dunban equipped with the steel cutlass, which had a slot available, so I put Topple Up 2 on there. I don't really have much in way of agility up gems, but I'll be fixing that once I make a visit to the Gem Man. So, other than that, I still have him equipped with the light leggings that I equipped a little bit earlier. Shulk, he has new pants, I think. He has grand leggings on, nothing on them. I also switched off his shoes to pelt shoes with a slot, and I equipped Initial Tension 1 on there. I think that's about it in terms of shulk. With Ryan, I equipped the Rayon Pike. It has one less slot than the Jaguar Lancer he had on before, so I just equipped Strength up 2 and Muscle up 2 on there. I don't know. I also equipped him with Hunter Gear with Bind Resist 2, Grand Armor with Recovery up 2. I think the Cork Gauntlets he's had before, I'm not sure, but he also has the Iron Leggings and Hunter Boots. He had these before, but it didn't have a slot on them, so I equipped him with Quick Step 3, I guess. For now. And Charla, not much else. I did change out her pants to the General's Belt, which is what Dunban had on before. So, hey, look at that. She actually has pants on. Thank God. No offense. Honestly, it was hot, but that's too much. And I think I don't know. Other than that, not much else in terms of her equipment. I didn't even change out her helmet and whatnot. Anyway, I'm gonna sell some stuff real quick. Pretty much sell everything I'm not using now. Okay, swimming oil? What? Normally used when swimming. Okay, I have to see how this looks on other people. I'm not probably going to do it right now, but I have to look at this on my own, honestly. Alright, I've spent the last 15 minutes doing nothing but selling and all that whatnot. But at the very least, now I know, because I have a timer with me, so I counted it. Hooray! So now I know I only have about 24 minutes into this video so far. So what did I collect? And how many did I need? God damn it. Alright, wool. So I need wool rocks. And I'm not sure how many exactly I need. I'll probably just look back to it in editing. For now, though, let's go hunting Coppice Quadwings, because I know this is one of the quests that we have to do. Honestly, they're just big old birds. And thankfully I got break on it. And let's lower that defense on it. And get it dazed. You know what? Screw it. Let's get you on me. On me. Let's go. Kick some ass. More bleeding. And it has Wing here, so it'll get regenerate out of that. Just keep that in mind. And if I remember correctly, the Quad Wings have the ability to put your whole party to sleep. So just keep that in mind. And you know what? While we're going, I'm just going to keep doing these quests, because I think the enemies are pretty much just on the way as we go along. So you guys can see, it's pretty generic looking during the daytime. We have Sartorial Wolves right here. None of them is an Officer Wolves. Son of a bitch. This one may as well be. God damn, taking charge. I wouldn't say so, honestly, Ryan. But anyway, I think there's more Quad Wings. I think I saw one in the branches. There it is. How do we lure you?
Let's go.
Get over here, buddy. I actually lured him, and I still got the Battle Start affinity. Damn right. And I think it has speed on it now. Also, it seems Quad Wings aren't entirely, like, vulnerable to break, so keep that in mind. I think from here on out, enemies are going to start having more of a resistance to break, because I think since they introduced Dunban here in the whole thing, since he can inflict break on his own, and inflict topple immediately afterwards, I think they pretty much made it, look, we can't make it so you can only use Dunban and win forever, so we kind of got to make it so these enemies can resist now. Not entirely resistant to it, otherwise it would say immune, but hey, you gotta give a little bit of challenge, you know? Not make it so you inflict it 100% of the time. But you know what, that's just me. And damn right you get backslash on their shoulder. Oh god, the screen is orange! And we already finished Monster Quest 2. Yes, very nice. And I think, the closer we are, the better. I think, nah, just more Sartorial Wolves. I think we have to reach a certain point before... Okay, I'm just gonna go around this guy. Try to avoid him. But yeah, it's a pretty huge swamp, honestly. Or a marsh, whatever you want to call it. It's a swamp. Who are you kidding, game? This place is a freaking swamp. But it's a beautiful swamp, so I'll give you that much.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, ready. I don't even know. That's what I heard when I heard Shulk say that. It's like, oh, I'm ready. Like, okay, Shulk, bust out your inner SpongeBob. Go ahead, see if I care. Mist. Oh, so I got it from these guys. Mist oil. It has no weight to it, so it's very freaking light, and it has a surprising amount of ether defense too, and large quad wing crystal, night vision, and bleed plus. Honestly, I think once we reach, like, the area where we're going to be going next, because I know there's a story-related quest we're going to be doing, so I'm going to wait till we reach that point and then go to the Gen Man stall. So anyway, we have Ignis right here. They're pretty much, well, not, well, they're more smart than other enemies that we've been facing so far, I think. Don't quote me on that. And Dazed and Topple, holy shit. I swear. If you could, like, just overwhelm these enemies, you'll be just fine. And I think the freaking... great, the guy just joined. And we don't have anyone with Ether Arts to help us out right here. Shulk, did you use... Okay, yeah, the Nebulas, we never really pointed it out, but since we never fought them, they have extremely high physical attack. Pretty much you want to use, like, Worldly Slash in order to get rid of some of their defense. Well, kind of. Strength down. Well, I think they're resistant to defense down, so... Either that or just said that they're completely immune to it. But yeah, they have extremely high physical defense, but they're weak to Ether Arts, none of which none of us have. So, yeah, right now we're gonna be wasting a lot of time fighting this guy. If only we had Charlotte in the party right now. I'll be right back.